Hey everyone, so with the Game Awards literally tomorrow, I decided to get up at midnight to put together this short video to give you my thoughts on just some of the nominees. This is my tier list of the nominees for the Game Awards, and I haven't included every game in every category because we'd be here forever, but I did include a few games from a few particular categories I find interesting, and I'm going to share my potentially hot takes with you right now. Specifically, this tier list covers games in the Game of the Year, narrative, and multiplayer categories, but if you want me to cover games in other categories, let me know in the comment section below. So without further ado, we'll start with the first one on the list, which is Atlus's latest RPG, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, Metaphor sold very well, clearing 1 million units on day one, and the reviews have been very positive. It looks like a lot of fun, but unfortunately I haven't played it yet, so it goes in the haven't played it tip. Next is Astrobot. Astrobot has a fun little robot in it, and as a fan of fun robots, I would love nothing more for this game to go in S tier, and in any other person's tier list, that is probably where it would go. I regret to say, however, that I do not have a PS5, so I haven't played Astrobot, and it goes in the haven't played it tier along with Metaphor ReFantazio. Black Myth Wukong. I also haven't played it yet, so I'm afraid that also goes and haven't played it here. I mean, it sold 1 more billion units, so it's probably pretty good, and I was a big fan of reading about the Chinese myth of the Monkey King when I was a kid. Bro really thinks he can outdo the Buddha in a game of jumping real far, but it would be journalistic malpractice for me to actually rate it without having any experience of it. I've never played a Final Fantasy game in my life, and I fear I may never, we'll see. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Now, this was a controversial pick for Game of the Year, given it's not actually a game, but a DLC for an existing game, Elden Ring. Now, I haven't played Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, but I have played base Elden Ring, and in those terms it's probably B or even A tier. I'm not much of a Souls guy, but I liked it. Unfortunately, however, base Elden Ring doesn't count, so this goes in haven't played it tier. Alright, next we have Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'll be honest, I thought 4 was the latest one, which just goes to show how much I know about Call of Duty. Anyway, this one goes in the haven't played it tier. I'm sure I'll get to it, my backlog is pretty long. Tekken 8. I haven't played it, mostly because I'm worried it will spoil the events of Tekken 7. Next we have Helldivers 2. Now, I've heard really good things about it, so I went to check it out to prepare for this video, but it's 70 gigs, and I'm on a laptop that chugs playing Supermarket Simulator sometimes, so let's pretend I played it, and put it in A tier. No, I'm just kidding, I would never. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Now, when I was researching it for this video, I thought it was Senua's Sacrifice, but Senua's Sacrifice Hellblade is the prequel to this game and came out first. The nomenclature was a bit confusing and threw me for a loop for the first few minutes of writing the script, but thankfully, through my ingenuity in class, I figured it out. Anyway, I haven't played it yet. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Now, basically every review I've seen of this game says it's great, and I'm really worried about Kiryu's health now I know from the trailer he has cancer. Silent Hill 2. I played the original, but this isn't the original, so Dragon's Dogma 2. This is actually a sequel to a little-known game called Dragon's Dog, which was part of the Nintendogs franchise. I like Nintendogs. This isn't Nintendogs. Which brings me to the final game on the list, Balatro. I have played Balatro, I'm pleased to report. Unfortunately, I can't beat Plasma Deck Gold Stake and my friend keeps laughing at me, so this game is in E tier. So that's my tier list. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll feature none of your opinions in my next biannual video. I'm personally holding out for a Nintendog sweep, but I don't think the public is ready for that. Anyway, make sure to subscribe, and if this video gets 100 likes, I'll do my tier list of Defra statutory instruments next.